Hi there, and welcome to the live tweet chat, how to do a live Twitter chat. And this is a tutorial for Combat Hospital. The first thing you're going to want to do is log into twitter.com. Once you've done that, open up a new window or tab and go over to tweetchat.com. TweetChat will then give you a space at the top where you can type in the hashtag that you want to use, and here just type in Combat Hospital all as one word, and it's going to go ahead and autofill that in, so you won't have to put in that hashtag every time you're tweeting. Go ahead and introduce yourself now that you've started tweeting. Talk with the moderator, and when you do tweet, you want to leave about 20 characters or more, and that allows people to retweet you. Notice there's a Twitter counter there on tweetchat.com that'll show you when you're getting down to about 20 characters. Feel free to follow your fans. Imagine how you'd feel if your favorite actor was following you. And remember to use @replies when talking directly to somebody on Twitter. Try to just relax and be yourself. It's like being on a radio call-in show or using an AOL chat room. And just ignore those trolls or spammers, the negative people out there on Twitter that are just trying to get your attention. When it comes to direct messages, you can receive direct messages only from fans that you are personally following. And you can use the direct message tool to talk with the moderator anytime privately. So if you have a question about Twitter or about the chat and you just want to bounce it off the moderator, see if you're doing things right or anything like that, feel free to go ahead and send them over a direct message, and nobody else will see that but you and the moderator. A few recommendations when doing a live tweet chat. These are some best practices that we've thrown in for you guys. Try to include any of your high-profile friends, any actors, directors, producers, writers in Hollywood that you feel might be able to bring something to the chat, and maybe even some of their friends and fans and followers. Talk about other projects by using the hashtag. So if you were an extra on Law and Order, or you had a part in Cowboys and Aliens, for example, you can use the hashtag. So anybody following those hashtags would also see the conversation about Combat Hospital and come over and join us there. Invite your current Twitter friends that have influence to join the conversation. Be vulnerable, be human. Talk about your bloopers, talk about your not best work, but also talk about your best work. Joke around with your fans, because they took the time to show up for this Twitter chat. Ask your fans what they like about the show, who their favorite actors are. Feel free to question them as much as they question you. Talk about your location. If you're in New York City or Los Angeles or London, that really helps people to kind of get a sense of you as a human being, as opposed to you as this actor or this person that's playing a character in Kandahar. They can really relate to you if they know a little bit more about where you are. And go ahead and share some of the behind-the-scenes insights. If somebody brings up a particular scene, go ahead and tell them what it was like to actually be there on the set, and perhaps maybe even the relationships that you have with the other actors. Well, that's it for this tutorial on how to live tweet chat. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch.